Hi guys. We're back in Cardin's Crossing. Oh, come on. And we're heading into this tunnel. So, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna try getting Cardin's Cross here. I'm done today in this episode. Yeah. I'll follow you. Leader of the pack. One more.
Oh.
Oh, when you're glitching a bit. That's alright. And
it is begun.
okay. Where's my glasses here? The ritual was very specific, as such should be. Torso head. Okay, we read that one. Never even saw the thing. Bet a sword it would take care. Sought it. And these bags of legs. Let's see. A torn ritual page of indeterminate origins. The body rendered to its separate parts. Spread wide, such no life is witnessed, no heart be detected. In this way, the beast can remain for an age. As knowledge pass and pursuers live out their lives. Scribbled in the corner, I was wrong, not Elvin. Hunters didn't kill it. It allowed this. Keep the pieces apart, I guess, away from the heart.
I shall do it.
Yeah, I don't want those. We got a bunch of things here. Nope, none of them are better than what you have already. Well, it's early in the morning. Apparently, my mouse doesn't want to work. It's got new batteries in it, but doesn't mean anything. All right. Nothing more. Well, let's continue down the tunnel then.
Be careful now.
Good job, crew. Come on. Oh, I missed.
As you say.
Okay. Let's see. I'm not sure which ones we read and which ones we haven't. Ozamar has carved a legacy from the stone, but the history is more than the comings and goings that fill the streets. These caverns are old cuts and well traveled. The true will of the stone is revealed far from the halls of politics and commerce. The shape must step away from the familiar and seek out the revelations from the frontier or buried secrets from paths abandoned. The shaper must first walk away if he is to return. First step from the shaper's life. I think we read that one, but we'll continue. Far from abandoned, the deep roads are patrolled by those who fight for Origins-Remaster and the stone. These defenders have seen great and tragic events unfold, but they are committed to the moment, not to the memory. It is the shaper's burden to walk this path with a mind to observation. He will fight if pressed. Every dwarf owns that to the stone, but his purpose is to record, not to create. Although the dark and deep, the old paths are alive with deeds, only the dedicated of the shaper can ensure they are not lost to the memories. The old path from the shaper's life. Okay. One moment, guys. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, I believe we're back here. Yep, okay. So we're just gonna continue in here.
Be careful now.
Screw you, dude. Yeah, okay. Alright. Now we'll come back for that.
Very well.
Okay, so that and that is done. Oh, there's a couple more tunnels we need to take care of.
It is begun.
Oh, I missed it. Okay, crosscut drifters. Okay, so this one here. We found trouble, alright. Rogan's Lyrium vein led right to the flank of Darkspawn Horde. From the look of the kit, the Darkspawn were a week, maybe less, from breakthrough into the blasted new highway under Origins-Remaster, and they'd be well behind any patrol. The stone knew. She knew, and she drew her chosen with a promise of ore we couldn't taste in our bones. If all goes well, losing this cavern will kill the Darkspawn's taste for digging, and Origins-Remaster will never know it was at risk. Will be a distant tremor, a ripple in the royal foundation. The charges are laid. We know it will work, and we know the cost. The stone has shown us the way home. The journals of Bernard's founding fathers of cross-cut drifters. Okay. Among the jumble of containers, there is a glint of something different. A giant phylactery sits conspicuously on its own. There's area is unnaturally cold. Dark shapes swirl around a slip of paper within the vial. Take the vial. The glass fractures under your touch. At your touch.
As you say.
Oh, huh. Not quite yet.
I win. Care to partake of Ogren's fine homebrew? It's the drink of the gods.
Ale, is it? And I hope it's brewed hygienically?
Of course. I may not know clean from a beggar's ass when it comes to most things, but I don't mess around with my ale.
Very well, let's have a taste.
Well, what do you think?
Very nice.
Ah, you like it? Well, I never...
Attractive amber color, nutty flavor, slightly sweet, just a hint of toastiness. There's some spice to it I'm finding hard to place.
Yes?
Is it cloves?
Cloves! Ha ha! By the stone, you're a lady after my own heart. If I weren't buckled in this armor, I'd take you around the corner and, well, you know.
Give me more ale.
Oh, that was...
This looks like the right way out. Poor tongue-tying. It won't be long now.
Yeah, you're gonna have to hold on to that thought. We're not completely going in here. Okay. Ah, I thought I heard you.
Excuse me while I do my happy dance.
It is begun. As you say.
Okay. There you are. Get him. I love this. Sword in the eye. Fractured stone. We'll be back here. Get the mage, get the mage. Oh, you bastard. without my Alistair.
It is begun.
Typesider's honor. The fool has been following us for 3 days. But what can I do? I'm sure a city guard could lock him up for being a sodden idiot. But there is no law that says you can't seek your own death, or your death in the trenches. There's no law down here at all. I said to his face that if he puts out patrol at risk, I'll split him myself. But he's quiet. I'll give him that. Topsiders usually assume the end of a blight, erase the darkspawn from the world. Why does this one care that his victory just drives them back to our doorstep? It's one thing to face them up in the light. He'll cut his own shaft out of here once he fights them in the dark where they live. That or delirium will get to them. From a Legion of the Dead field report by Lieutenant Gott. Okay.
I shall do it. As you say.
Okay. Alright, now we're going back here.
It is begun. Shall be done.
Level up. Perfect. Ah, that's where I was looking for. Okay. Should we read all of it? Let's read all of it. Rogan cut a beautiful line down the minor vein today, twisting his support along the footwall like a backbone. He's got a gift for lagging, it's almost crystalline. I swear I could tap it and hear the stone sing. Non-standard by any expector's measure. But the starting point, isn't it? We're letting the stone take us where she wants, not gouging out highways so the palace can have another pantry. I suspect they will revoke our privilege at the next assembly city. I say good luck to them. They'll never find us to deliver the right. They're afraid of the road we travel. We're close to a major stone. She's pulling us to something, and to the vent if I let the dwarves who deny their senses get in the way of it. We can no longer tolerate your fragrant disregard of this assembly and publish excavation doctrine. The actions of your team have potentially compromised 2 future products, resulting in an expensive redesign of the deep roads. Fortunately, development of the largest shaft will continue, or you will have face additional fines. Claim that the stone is directed in your actions suggests that not only are you ignorant of pre-planning procedure, you and your group may be in the early stage of lyrium poisoning. You are in a breach of the Origins mining code and hereby forfeit all claims you made during your unapproved activities. The Assembly expects your response within 30 days, or your house, as well as those of your team, will face additional censure. Notice of Assembly censure. Here's your response. Take a long breath from a short shaft. B. Adenum by Bernard, founding father of cross-cut drifters. We found trouble all right. Rogan's lyrium vein led right to the flank of the Darkspawn horde. From the look of their kilt, the spawn were a week, maybe less, from breaking through into the blasted new highway under Origins, and they will be well behind any patrols. The stone knew, she knew, and she drew her chosen with a promise of ore we could taste in our bones. If all goes well, losing this cavern will kill the Darkspawn taste for digging, and Origins will never know it was at risk. It will be a distant tremor, a ripple in the royal foundation. The charges are laid, we know it will work, and we know the cost. The stone has shown us the way home. From the Journal of Bruno, founding father of the Cut Cross. Alright. Origins history, chapter 1. The memories tell us that our kingdom once reached far beneath the mountains, and that the tag was almost beyond counting. Kasharak was the capital then, home to the noble houses, and the Origins was simply the home of the miner and smith caste. It was with the Tevinter Imperium that things changed. Paragon Garal moved the seat of the power to Origins to more closely oversee the trade that began with the surface. It seems that our people were entering a new age of prosperity. The memories hold no explanation for the coming of Darkspawn, only questions. At first they were rumors, noises in the deep roads, a lost traveler here and there. The warrior caste sent men to patrol the roads and thought that the matter settled. We did not know that while we were searched for them, they were engaging in a search of their own. Sleeping deep in the stone itself was the archdemon. They found him and awakened him, and the blight began. The Darkspawn poured out of the deep roads like smoke then, and the warrior caste struggled to hold them back. Countless tags were lost in the first blight, but as ever, in the worst moments of our need, a paragon arose. Paragon Idukan led the defenses of Origins, and the Dark Horde was beaten back. The cost of victory, however, was great. Much of the deep roads were sealed to hold back the Darkspawn, cutting off tags, even a whole cities forever. Origins as a kingdom, as told by the Shaper Kazvar. Alright, now we should have... Really? I thought for sure we had... So we did that one. Okay, so we did that one. Did that one. Okay, we gotta go there. Gotcha. Okay. I totally missed it. When we went
Look
through.
there! A cunning trap!
sometimes even the amount of time that you put in the deep roads, you still miss stuff. And you're like, I'm sure, for goodness sakes, that I'm supposed to go somewhere. And you still feel like you're running around with your head cut off. Okay, where is my... right there, okay. I even see it on the map now. Very good. Right here. Okay. Let's save it quick.
It's a trap.
Why can't I get that? There we go. Go take care of this horde of deep stalkers here.
There is no warrior!
My happy dance. Take that.
Are we good now? Okay. Okay, I think this is it right here. Foos and renegades, a lot of them. We accepted there is a time for ordered and educated treasure hunting, but not when a foundation remains to be cut. What fortunes have they made? What house have they evaluated? The minor vein they have traced have satisfied neither the assembly nor their own gambler's thirst. Their actions can only grow more erratic and undisciplined, and while no incidents have been reported, they will eventually undermine the stability of the major passage. It is the opinion of the Assembly that prospects to be restricted until we can be certain of the stability of the deep roads. These cross-cut drifters can find their fortune in a trade. Let animals bury whatever their nose points them. Dwarves are not meant to excavate by careful degrees. Okay. So now, should have, there it is. Perfect. Come on. Take. Take. Oh, wait until we're closer here. Okay. Read that one. Read this one. Might not be elven, maybe human. Doesn't matter. We can still follow directions. Torso, head, and limbs bagged and disperse. Simple enough. This magic stuff doesn't seem that complicated. A shaper axis. Just scribbled in the corner. No job for a warrior. First hole gets the bag. Right. And we got yet another quest. Have you ever played this the first time? Well, and even multiple times. Sorry. Because even to this day, it's like I still feel solely lost, and like the Deep Roads is like a never-ending trial on its own to get through. Because there's just so much to do. Okay. Did I turn the wrong way? Yeah, this way. Oh, there you are. Hello. Alright. I mean, I can't do anything with the fact that I don't have... So pretty. Capability of switching my rooms right at this time, but... Are they cool? I mean, it really doesn't matter how I put them. You can have that, sir. Dirty
That
pantyhose.
looks fine indeed.
I knew you'd like that, you dirty dwarf.
That looks fine indeed. It'll do, sure. It'll do, sure.
Alright, I'm done with you. Wait. Wait. Ha, you like that.
That looks fine indeed.
I knew I could impress you. Okay. Alright. Which way am I going? This way. To the left. Right, okay. So, I believe that's it. Nope, wrong way. This way. Again, being lost. One too many right turns. Or am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong way. For the love of... Alright. Be right back. Okay. I found the exit. Origins-Remaster-Alara.
By the tits of my ancestors. Origins-Remaster-Alara. I never thought I'd see this place in the flesh. I can see Bronca all over this place. She always took chips from the walls at regular intervals when she was in a new tunnel. Checked their composition. If she was still here, though, she'd have sentries out by now.
Where would Bronca have gone if not here?
I don't know. This was always her goal. She figured if the anvil wasn't here, there would at least be some clue to point her to where it is.
What can you tell me about these runes?
This was Cardin's home Tig. He was an Orton before he got raised to Paragon. Even stayed here when he could have had his own house. I guess he didn't want to move his people to Bunamar.
What's Bunamar?
The city of the dead. Cardin built it to honor the Legion of the Dead, but it was more like a sodding mausoleum than anything. Of course, that was all before he built the anvil. After that, he was the city's pet genius until he angered the king and fell into disfavor.
So there was a city here?
No, there was a Tig here. The Orton Tig. Bunamar is north and west of here. But that's not important. Or at least I hope it isn't. The city of the dead is known as the Dead Trenches since the Darkspawn conquered it. Much of the Legion was destroyed when the fortress fell.
Let's get going.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Alright guys, so after the horrible trying to find which exit to go, we are done with this episode, and when we come back, Origins-Remaster-Alara it is. See you guys. Bye now.